Hello, good morning. Well, good afternoon at this point. It is just after 12 right now, and I am just now getting ready to leave my house. But the good news, my teacher emailed us saying he wants to meet with us at 4. So I got plenty of time, but I also almost didn't have a video to post today. So that's what we're doing right now. I already had this idea in mind, and I meant to film this on Wednesday or something, but nah, that night before I stayed up till 5 a.m. So that obviously wasn't gonna work out. But today, I decided to do a makeup tutorial since I haven't done one in about a couple months, and my routine has changed a little bit since then. People like makeup tutorials, I know I do, and also a few products that I've used in my last one have changed, so I'm gonna do that also. So I'm also gonna try and list every product down below in the description if I can. Well, anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So going with my first product, this is my foundation. This is the Maybelline FitMe in the shade 330 Toffee. I actually had this for, I want to say, a couple months now. One foundation that I did use was the MAC. That was $45, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna change mine and see what I can find anything else that's less expensive. And I think this is maybe $10, $11. What I do, I just dumped it on my hand, on the back of my hand, and I just hooked my finger and I swiped it on my face. And I'm gonna do that with my forehead. I kind of just go like that, down my nose, and also across the top of my forehead and along my chin. I still have some excess on my hand, but what I do is I blend this out first. And I also got a new brush. This is from my beauty supply store. It's the Absolute brand. So I was like, let me get a new brush, because I was gonna use my other brush for something different, and I still am. But I wanted to try something different, and I really like the application of this brush. So I just go all around my face, try and blend it out evenly. And the excess that I use on my hand, I kind of just dip it a couple times, and I just kind of go over my eyes again. So I kind of just go over that and just make sure that everything is covered evenly. And with this brush, it's really easy because I think it has more area than my last brush. And I also try to get my neck, just try to get everything blended evenly. I kind of just use all the product on my hand and on my face. Alright, now after that's kind of blended out evenly, I kind of just fan my face a little bit just to make sure it's a tiny bit dry, because I know it goes on a little bit wet after you apply it. Kind of fan that out. And then what I do next is my next step. This is also by Maybelline. This is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium Deep. I kind of shake it up a little bit just to have some product. You probably can't really see that very well, but and then I take my other brush. This is a blending brush, and it's also in the same brand as my other brush. I just take my brush and I kind of dip it just a little bit, because I know there's a lot of product, and I kind of tap it. And what I usually do with this powder is I go under my eyes first, just try and set those creases real good. And then I also set my nose. And then I set my chin and around my mouth. Just with a little bit of powder. I don't do too much. And then I go a little bit on my forehead just to set those worry lines. But not too much though. I don't really do a whole lot on my forehead. And I just kind of blend that out because I know there's like some big patches on my forehead that are not gonna be blended evenly. so I try to just do that the best I can. I also set my eyelids. There have been times where like I'll be doing my eyebrows and like my eyelids aren't like, it's like there's like a bunch of like creases and stuff, so I kind of just set that a little bit on my eyelid. Now that that powder is set on certain parts of my face, I'm gonna go with a different powder. This is a pressed powder. This is in the brand MAC, and I don't know what shade it is because it kind of just rubbed off, so can't really tell you. I want to say it's the shade NC45. I kind of just evenly distribute this all over my face so it kind of evens out my skin tone a little bit more. Notice that if I use this on top of my other powder, it kind of evens it out a little bit better. I think that one has like more of like a white cast in my opinion, so I don't know if I want to set that all over my face, but with this one it kind of evens out a little bit. I just make sure it's all over at least evenly, and then I just a little bit under my chin just to try and even that out. My next step is eyebrows and then mascara. So what I do, I kind of just have this giant mirror. I have this mirror with me. I use my mirror and I kind of scoot in a little bit so you guys can see. It took me years to like really perfect my eyebrows. So I first start by brushing my eyebrows up just a little bit, just to even out the hairs. And then what I do, I take the eyebrow pencil and I lightly just stroke them up in hair-like strokes. Just a little bit. And I kind of want to follow the shape of my eyebrow. Then once I like the shape, I kind of go underneath it and just draw a really light line. So it kind of cleans it up a little bit, and then I just brush this to blend it. That's what I do for my eyebrows every single day. And I just do the same thing to the other side. So we've already brushed it up. We're gonna do some light hair strokes. And then once I like the shape, I just go over again and draw a light line underneath for a cleaner look, just to clean it up a little bit. Taking the spoolie end, I just brush them up. Alright, I kind of like those today. And then with mascara is the last step. This is the Maybelline SkyHigh Lash Sensational Mascara in the shade 804 True Brown. I recently started using brown mascara since like I have more like of a brown feature to me, like not like a like super black feature, like dark features. Brown mascara kind of looks better on me than like a really like black mascara, because I have tried black mascara before. I started to realize it doesn't look as good, or it doesn't really fit me well like a brown mascara does. And of course, if it gets on my eyelid, I just kind of clean it up with a Q-tip. Always keep a jar of like Q-tips by your like makeup vanity or your bathroom, or just like in like just anywhere. Especially with like doing small little like makeup touches like this, it can get in those little corners and those little like small areas that you can't reach. So tip, if you are just starting to do makeup or you want to do makeup, have Q-tips everywhere. Okay, once mascara's done, that's second to last step. Actually, I so lied. I need to do lips. Okay. Ooh, my last step is going to be my lips. So I kind of clean up a little bit just to make sure there's no excess makeup on my lip when I do it. And I've already put on chapstick previous, but I kind of like to wipe away some excess so it's not like super slippery. So today is just gonna be like a really natural lip look. So this is the NYX Pine Loud lip liner in the shade Total Baller. I'm going to sharpen this because it's literally like there's nothing there. So we gotta sharpen this before I use it because like I can't use it. Where's my sharpener? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So this is just like a little sharpener I've had for a while now. I'm not sure where I got it. I think my mom gave this to me or something like that. Look at that point. You'll see that point, that sharpness. I just do a slight line and then it breaks. That's fine. Then I highlight my Cupid's bow. A lot of people hate their Cupid's bow. Unlike me, I love my Cupid's bow. I think it's so pretty and so cute. So I highlight that especially. And I kind of just blend that out a little bit. So again, taking another Q-tip. You're gonna use a lot of Q-tips. And I just cleaned up that small little edge. Once you have this lip liner on your lips, you're gonna go in with your lip gloss or lipstick or anything that you feel. This is the Revlon Super Luscious The Gloss in the shade Super Natural. So I just tossed on a hat real quick because today is a hat day and I'm like, I really don't want to try and fix my hair to where it looks even the slightest amount of good. I'm not even going to try. This is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know. I hope it was kind of helpful in a way. I know you guys like see me do makeup all the time and I'm like, this will be a perfect opportunity to do a makeup tutorial because I don't really talk about it enough, or like I haven't done one in a minute, and that also changed a lot. So I was like, let me do this one here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And also we gained like 5 new subscribers in the past like couple days. That's actually really exciting. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of you, every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video.